Welcome back again. So, it's the week of the 24th, and I'm still going hard, sort of. So, yesterday was a bit of a disruptive week, and I wasn't able to get to my standard 4 sessions. So, I went to the Thursday session and did a strength workout. Pretty good, pretty tough, but I didn't get to the Friday one, so that's why I skipped the recap. I might see if I can do a follow-up one at some stage if it's interesting, but to be honest, it was a kind of a partner-based circuit, that one, so I had to be social for once and, supportive and go around with someone else. But yeah, good experience. Good experience for an exception. So, coming back at you later today, hence the sunlight in the background. Can you believe it? It's not dreary and dull outside as it normally is, but hopefully it doesn't ruin this complexion too much. Anyway, I have been to the first 2 sessions for the week. We'll go over each of the strength one and fast and heavy, and the strength one in a moment. So prepare yourselves. Alrighty, so Monday sessions, fast and heavy is always a higher intensity one. It's always a bit of a struggle. This one was a special one, so big shout out to Maddy, who is our stand-in trainer for the day. We had a bunch of people, including our standard or the gym owners, so Eryn and Luke. They were off to a different state to participate in the Spartan races. So Spartan, I've decided next year I'm going to aspire to get to the Spartan races. I want to take part. It's always appealed to me just to test my grit, right? Test myself, get out there, have to travel a decent distance between obstacles, and then see if I can overcome those. Whether you do it as part of a team or solo, I don't know. But the crew went out, they participated, and the pictures look like they had a bit of a ball. So I came away feeling a bit jealous. Anyway, for those that don't know, let's have a quick look. Spartan races. Let's have a look. Here we go. Spartan race. So it looks like it's an international one. I don't think it's just based in Oz. However, it looks like it's a bit of a good fun. Wow, there's a whole bunch. Look at these. Look at these. I don't know what the one is that was based in Oz. Let's have a quick look. Spartan race Australia. I misclicked. Oh, look at that. There's results. That's kind of cool. Let's get to check that out as well. Spartan races Australia. Look at those. That's what I aspire to. That'd be great. Look at that. Yeah, it'd be kind of cool. It'd be kind of cool if I could be like that. Nowhere near that yet. Hopefully I don't need to be like that to get into it, but yeah, they can run off ahead and do their own thing. I'll lag behind like I normally do because I hate running. Hate it. And wow, look at that guy. He's going like full visibility. Good on him. Obviously he's taking safety seriously and he's wearing high visibility stuff. So no one, crotch blocks him or anything like that. Anyway, results. Let's have a quick look at this. The race itself. Let's see. I thought that they were in the Melbourne one, but I might be mistaken. Yeah, I'm mistaken. I think they did like a high elevation one. I don't know where it was. That looks like it would have been high elevation. That would have been the one. Look at that. Anyway, some of the results. Oh, look at that. It's quite gorgeous when you look at that. It is still officially... Oh no, hang on, it's not March. What am I doing? It's not that one. I am all over the place. Let's go back. Let's check out the results anyway. Beast, Super, Sprint. 5K is a sprint. Don't know what that would be like, to be honest, but I know that my gym people went into the 10K and the 21K. I don't know if they did the sprint. And there was a good smattering of the kids from the people, so good to get the kids involved early. Are they not coming up, are they? Nah. Is it coming up? Beast. Let's see if I recognize any names. Females? No. Wow, it gets some international competition. Look at that. And I don't recognize anyone in the top 5. So there we go. I don't know half the people at the gym, to be honest. Some of the ones that are fitter than me, they they go to different sessions as well. The gym's a lot bigger than I realised when I see that obviously there's like multiple sessions in the afternoon as well. It's good. Anyway, no one that rings a bell. No. I don't know. What is the final time? 2 hours. Time of day, 10:30. 2 hours and 16 minutes to do... What was this one? This was the 21K? I think. Yep, 21K. Let's check out this one. Anyone? No. I mean, there could be. I didn't even know that there was results tracked like this. But look at that. 10K race with, I think, 10 obstacles in between. And they're doing it within like an hour and a half. Amazing. Now, let's have a look. Competitive Racing Championships. I don't actually know how to... Let's do the super. That should give us some details. Because this is what I want to aspire to. And I will cover the session in a second. But the Spartan races and True Grit that's coming up as well in South Australia soon would be really cool. But strength, I have strength. Building that up as well. Endurance, depends. Depends what you count as endurance. Speed, don't have that at the moment at all. Just because my feet make me hobble around like an old man. And time. Does it mean spare time? I don't really have much spare time, to be honest. 25 obstacles. Nice. Anyway, I want to get... I'm pretty sure you get a medal like this for competing. Or for placing. I don't know. Super finisher medal. Wedge. And there you go. Look at that. I want to earn one of those. I really want to earn one. Anyway... Something for me to aspire to. It would be pretty cool. Sunday soon. Watch this space. Anyway, back to heavy and fast. Heavy and fast. So Maddy covered our session. It was pretty brutal, to be honest. And she was... there was a bit of sass. When she was explaining what we should do. She likes to make sure that we're pushing ourselves. So, anytime we had a spare moment, had to go for a run. Thankfully, for me, I guess, I didn't have many spare moments. So this was a session where it was only 6 exercises, to be honest, but it was tough. So the first one was clean and press, swapping over with... each group of exercises was 2 exercises, so 12 in total. We had 6 groups of exercises, and during that, we basically went through and did... 5 minutes on each exercise, I think it was. Yeah, it sounds about right. Yeah. So the first one was clean and press. So with a barbell, clean and press on the ground, and swapped over with an air bike. So the general premise was 5 minutes for this group. You do 8 reps of an exercise and then 8 calories on the cardio machine or whatever else that was second to it. So 8, and then when you went to the next set within that 5 minutes, it goes in 7, then 6, then 5, and then you're done. If you have spare time in that 5 minutes, you go for a run. If you're feeling lazy or you want to, you go for a run. So yeah, Maddy was very happy to point out every time we should go for a run. Anyway, clean and press, so barbell, deadlift, bring it up. Set, lift, back down, deadlift, 1 rep. 8 times, switched over with an air bike, 8 calories, swap back, 7, 6, 5. You get it. Group 2 was a kettlebell deadlift, which was kind of awkward, to be honest. So I had a single heavy one, like 32 kilo kettlebell. Not too heavy when it comes to deadlifts for me, but it was awkward. So it was just a kettlebell, one arm, or 2 hands in front of you, go down, back up, try to pump them out. Could have probably gone heavier, would have just been awkward with additional kettlebells in that hand. Went over to the wall balls, so the weighted big medicine ball things that you do a squat, you jump, power up and just throw it up as high as you can, then back down, and you kind of catch it and lower it down to the ground, and then back up and bam. Consider basketball with weighted things and no ring and nothing else related to basketball. Anyway, it's exercise and it was tough, and then alternate back and forth. That wasn't too bad. The next one was hurtful and hard. So we have these triangle based weights. You basically use 2 of those. You do a push up, and then once you come up from the push up, you do a single arm row, and then push up, other side single arm row. Did that for 8 on each side, and then you went to the ski machine. You powered out 8 calories. Tough, that one. Number 4 was a sandbag step downs with bike ERG or bike erg. So the sandbag ones, weighted sandbag up over your shoulders. You go up onto a weight bench, and then you lower yourself on one leg and then push back up. And then you do that 8. And then you go to the bike, or do you switch legs? I can't recall. Do the bike for 8 calories, go back, do some more. Wasn't terrible. Number 5 was a sit-up and then a box jump. Again, not terrible. The sit-up was with those weighted torsion bars or whatever. So, hold it out and then you sit up towards it and then back down onto your back. Add a bit of spice to an otherwise potentially boring routine for some people. But it was good. And the box jump and over wasn't terrible either. So 8 reps. I go for, half a meter height box jumps. I think it might be that. Yeah, I always forget what the measurements are. Anyway, it might have been 60 centimeters. I like vertical jumps. They do a lot of work to all of me, and it wasn't terrible. And then back and forth again with the sit-ups. The last one was dumbbell thrusters and burpees. This exercise destroyed me. So dumbbell thrusters, basically arms up, go down into squat, power up, and then both arms up above you, and then back down and squat. As after you come up from the squat, power up. That hurt itself because I went fairly heavy just to try to push myself, but then combine that with 8 rapid fire burpees, and then back to that, death. It hurt. It hurt a lot. That was the toughest exercise of the round for me. In the order that I did it, I didn't do it 1 through 6, so I had those dumbbell thrusters and burpees earlier on, and then I went to the clean and press, and man, it was tough. Anyway, that was a fairly simple sounding session, but I think it produced results. Like, I smashed out high calories for that session according to my watch. I think over 500 or so. I don't know what's good still. I still yet to figure it out. Some of the very high intensity sessions where I'm just drenched in sweat, I'm just dead and barely able to stand on my feet, they're hitting like 700-ish. So 500 to 600, it's high for me. It produces good results, but I still don't know what my limit is, to be honest. For a 45-minute session, not bad. Not bad at all. Anyway, thank you again to Maddy and the rest of the crew that were out there. When I first rocked up, there was like just myself and a smattering of other people, and I thought it was going to be quiet. But then everyone rocked up right at start time, and yeah, it was good atmosphere. It was good atmosphere. Maddy pushed us. She set some good expectations for us, and we didn't let her down. So that was great. Anyway, I'll come back at you soon for the update on the Tuesday strength session. Stay with me. Alrighty, day two. Day two of week whatever it is in Feb. So, today, Tuesday, I went through and did a strength session. So, feeling pretty healthy and feeling pretty good. Still getting older every day. So, I got to keep up that muscle mass to help the bone structure and all that. Today's strength session was pretty straightforward, to be honest. It wasn't terrible. 10 exercises we had. And basically 4 sets of each exercise. Supersets, apparently. Whatever. Basically 30 seconds on to do whatever reps you can of it. 25-second rest. On again for 30 seconds. Rest, 30 seconds, rest, 30 seconds. So 4 sets in total of each of those 10 exercises. Wasn't terrible today. What did I feel? My abs I felt the most. We did some hanging things that were pretty fun and we did some hammy based ones, which I'll go over in a moment, but those destroyed me a little bit today. Anyway, 10 exercises. Number 1 was a kneeling slam. So we've spoken about these weighted balls before, like medicine balls, but bigger. Yeah. So you use these bigger ones for the wall throws as well. Chuck up against the wall, squat, blast up. These ones had a combination. The heavier ones were proper medicine ball ones that were weighted, and I was using a 15 kilo one. Wasn't terrible. You kneel on one leg, you pick up the ball on the opposite side of the leg that is up in front of you. So where's my mate? Here we go. Falcon. Okay. So kneeling like that. There we go. Kneeling. This leg that was raised up like that. You reach over that side. So Falcon will demonstrate. Reach over, pick up the ball, rotate and slam it down from up above. So pick it up and over, and then slam down other side. They're not bad. I didn't feel much from it, to be honest. I did feel fatigued from doing it, but hopefully it was doing something. Like the 15 kilo medicine ball felt heavy lifting it up awkwardly like that. But yeah, time will tell. If I end up sore tomorrow, then I'll know what caused it. Next one was barbell squats. So pretty straightforward, very simple. Go in a squat rack. It's a barbell. Stick weights on it. Do a squat. 30 seconds, and then put it back. I initially started on, I think 55 kilo. I upped that to next 20, so 75 kilos, and it wasn't terrible. I could have gone higher, should have pushed myself. That 25-second rest period, though, really hard to get additional weights on safely. I learned that lesson because if you don't put them on with the stoppers and you don't have perfect balance, the weights will start sliding off, and then you overcompensate, and the other weights start sliding off, and it's no fun for anyone. Number 3, dumbbell bench press. So the other day, I felt quite proud because I was pushed by someone else in the gym to up my personal best, and I think my personal best now is 32.5 kilos each side. I felt pretty impressed. So I was like, you know what? I won't go PB. I'll go one lower and do 30 kilos per arm. It hurt, but I did it. And then I couldn't do it for the full other set, so I had to back down to 27.5. Still very hard. So I'm up in my game. I'm getting stronger, just not there yet to do a casual 30 kilos for 4 sets. One day, soon. Number 4 was a Fitball hamstring curl. So this is the one that hurt my hamstrings a lot. And I found specific technique improved it, or improved the burn in the specific hamstring area. So consider Mr. Falcon here. He has his arms on the ground like that. He bends his legs and he goes into a bridge with his arms on the ground. Say the ground's there. Yeah, that Wow, no. What are you doing, Falcon? No wonder you're a washout in the G.I. Joes. There we go. So, consider this is the ground here. He's bridging, and you basically lift your hips up so your butt's off the ground as well. Like that. Except it's on a fit ball. So you're up like that on the fit ball, and then you pull the fit ball towards you by bending your legs and then pushing up higher. So not quite to that extreme, but essentially that's the thing. And then you go back and forth by lowering it, but you don't lower your whole butt to the ground, because I found that targets your hamstrings even more. So if you stay up constantly and just go up and down, rotate, it really burns in the hamstring areas, and it was painful. I'm hoping that's a good pain though. Number 5 was kneeling cable row, or kneeling cable low row. So this one, rather than pulling to like, I really need to find where to put this that doesn't get in the way. Hopefully the audio is good like that. Now, you get the cable, you normally pull it down to like, I don't know, here or something, but in this case you pulled it down lower. And I don't know what that changes, but you're kneeling in front of it and you're pulling from up high down low. I was able to do, I think cable machines are easier, because I was able to do, in the last set, 180 kilos on what it said on the side. I don't think that's accurate at all. Like, it felt like, yeah, it started to strain me, but it felt too easy to do 180 kilos on that low row on the cable machine, when I don't think I can easily do a pull-up. So maybe I need to try a pull-up again. I haven't tried one for a while, strict pull-up. So, if I can't just like grab and yank myself up super easy, up and down, then I'll be disappointed and I'll think that the cable row machine is a lie. A lie. Moving on, we got a free choice machine after that. So what did I do? I picked what is that muscle again? Every time. It is bicep and... How am I forgetting this? Whatever that muscle is, just that one, just there. Did that with triceps. So I did tricep dips on the tricep machine. I thought I was strong enough that I could just do dips without assistance. I'll have to try on like another bar somewhere, but no, not very easily. It's still very hard for me to do it. So I had the assisted machine just give me like a 20 kilo, 25 kilo assist, and I was able to pump out some, but still hit me pretty hard, to be honest. I felt pretty weak doing that. Bit sad. Number 7 was a kettlebell one-armed, what is it? Overhead walking. Oh, that one. Consider this. You have a kettlebell, so everyone knows what a kettlebell is. You lift it up with one arm above your head, and you just have one arm above your head with the kettlebell, and you're doing walking lunges. And then at the break period, you switch arms and do it the other way with the left or the alternate side. It's not terrible. You have to like activate your core and stuff. Not good when like you're wearing a smartwatch on your wrist though. So that put a bit of fear in me, to be honest, because I can't replace the watch. Can't afford that. So recommendation, heads up, if you're doing those sort of ones with kettlebells, just make sure you spin your watch around. Activate your core. You get your balance on. Not the worst thing in the world, but after the other exercises, definitely feel a bit of a burn in any lunge you would do. Next one was a Y-bell wood chop. So the Y-bells, spoken about these, it's a triangle shaped weight. You grab 2 of the handles on the 3 handles that are available, and you're doing a slow wood chop. So, maybe you power up at that stage. I can't remember. So power up and then bring it down slow. Power up and then slow down again. I may not have done it slow coming down myself. Oh no, I did. Yeah. So I did power up, and then up here I try to power down a bit and then stop and then slow myself. Uh, Hopefully that means I did a bit extra. One can hope. Number 9 was a single leg slider extension. So these things aren't. They used to be the worst for me. If I feel like I've made improvements in any area, it's probably for this exercise because I can hold almost a squat, hold a squat, and then you push one leg out to the side on the slider mat thing. So again, Falcon, he's holding a nice squat here, trying to keep your chest up as well. So chin up, chest up like, oh, look at that. He actually gets his butt out a bit. Good technique there, Falcon, sort of. So, chin up, chest out, in a squat, and you've got a slidey thing on one foot. So you are sliding this one out straight while maintaining that squat on one leg. Like that. So that one leg that's maintaining the squat should burn because it's 30 seconds of that. And you try to find a middle pace of pushing that other leg out. So there should be no weight on that other leg as you push it out and then bring it back in. And it's semi-fast so that there is more weight and more tension on your single leg. It's pretty good, that one. Luckily, I had Eryn talking to me about Spartan races during that. So it distracted me somewhat, which was great because I could just be pumping that out while having a chat. And then it was finished before I knew it and didn't feel the burn. Last one was hanging knee raises. So this one hurt my abs a bit. Hanging knee raises, so you're hanging from some monkey bar ones, the gym equivalent of monkey bars. They ask you to do knee raises, right? As a push or a stretch, you do straight leg raises instead of the knee raises. Because of the leverage effect, it hits you. It hits you pretty hard. So thankfully my hands held out for most of that. My shoulders didn't fatigue quicker than my hands, and I was able to get out this 30-second set without losing, hand grip. I may have finished and dropped off the bars with like 3 or 5 seconds to go because my hands were starting to fatigue, but overall pretty good. And yeah, I did the leg raises because I can and I feel like I want to push myself. It did burn a lot. 4 sets of that, yeah, you really feel it. And when I dropped off at that last set, I just didn't want to stand up straight. There was burn. There was a lot of burn. Anyway, that was my week. Well, the start of the week. The first half of the week, at least. Good start. Very good start. I'm looking forward to Thursday, doing strength again. See what surprises Eryn and Luke and the crew come out and provide. Oh, might be Craig on. We'll see. But Thursday last week was the one where Greg ended up mixing up and having us partner up. And as I said, whilst I'm not the most social person at a gym, I like to just have my objective and push myself. It wasn't terrible having a partner because I did push myself further than I would normally personally do it. So getting a PB on the dumbbell bench press, that was good. Tricep push down, managed to get pretty high numbers on that until my arms just could not move it. And it really highlighted for me how strong some of these pizza guys are. So a local pizza shop owner, he was there, he was pushing me, and he was just banging them out. So I don't know what you do with pizza boxes, but they must be made of stone. But he definitely pushed me. It was great because he pushed me in some of those ones with the upper body and the arm ones. I managed to somewhat keep up a little bit, but I definitely showed him up when it came to the deadlifts. So, I can hold my own in some areas, thankfully. Anyway, come back, have a listen. It's basically just mapping out my journey. I'm hoping I see. I feel like I'm improving. Can I say I still have my dad gut? I still haven't stopped eating sugar, which I need to. But every time I step out of the house and I go to one of these sessions, I feel like I'm making the right choice and I'm gradually going to get that improvement. And like I said, long-term goal, Spartan race next year. 2026 Spartan races. We'll see what I can get to from there. Come back, have a listen, but remember, get out there, get out of the house, get out of your workplace. Just walk, go up the stairs, stretch out. This sedentary life of ours is not good for us, and it's probably slowly killing us. So get out there, lift some heavy things, and look to improve yourself. Take care.
Waking up early, gotta lace those shoes tight. Every step's a battle book, I'm ready for the fight. Face in the mirror, seeing shadows of the past. But today, I'm stronger, I'm rising up at last. With every heartbeat, I feel the fire ignite. Chasing my dreams, I'm reaching for new heights. My family's here and I can see the pressure.